Three travelers, Liam, Arya, and Theo, were making their way through a dense forest at dusk, following a winding path that locals warned them never to tread after dark. Their destination was an old mansion perched on a hill, known in whispers as the Moonlit Manor. The stories said it was haunted, that those who entered heard things that weren't there, and sometimes they never returned the same. Despite the warnings, curiosity drove them onward. The mansion emerged from the fog like a shadow of a forgotten past. Its windows were dark, except for the faint glimmer of moonlight reflecting off the cracked glass. The door creaked open as they pushed against it, revealing a grand but decaying foyer. Dust hung thick in the air, and the smell of aged wood and something faintly metallic lingered. As they explored, strange things began to happen. As chandeliers swayed above them, though no wind moved, footsteps echoed from the upper floor. Yet when they called out, only silence replied. A cold draft brushed past, carrying whispers that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Then they heard her, a soft, sorrowful sob. It came from the end of a long corridor, under the pale glow of a single moonbeam. They followed it cautiously and found her, a lady in a flowing white gown, sitting on the floor, her face hidden in her hands as tears fell silently onto the dust-stained floorboards. Her presence made the air heavy, almost impossibly sad. "Why are you crying?" Arya asked gently, her voice trembling. The lady lifted her head. Her eyes were hollow yet filled with infinite sorrow. "I wait for what was lost," she whispered. "For the family that once filled these halls, for the love that never returned." Theo took a hesitant step forward, but the lady vanished like mist, leaving behind only the faint scent of roses and the lingering sound of her cries. The travelers looked at each other, hearts pounding, realizing the stories were true. The house didn't just hold memories, it held the grief of the past, trapped and wandering